Hi there, I'm Jonathan and welcome to my channel, Jonathan's World, crafting, creating and chatting. Yeah. So, I am just going to do a little, it's not even really an unboxing, it's a showing because I did unbox this. I'm quite excited to try to have a look at it and everything, and there's very little to this, so I just thought I'll go ahead, show you, and I'll have a little go at doing this. Okay, if you're looking at the thumbnail, you'll already know what this is about. So let's just bring in the overhead camera. Okay, so, and I'm just gonna get you a little bit of a better view. So this is basically from a company called Pixyls. That's Pixyls. In Canada, it is run by a lady that was originally from Croatia, I think, and it basically is like diamond painting but with stickers. So instead of the resin drills, which are all textural, you basically peel off these little square stickers and place them onto a canvas. So now this is it's a bit bittersweet, this, because this was part of a subscription, and this is my only one I will get from this subscription. It was an amazing deal. It was like £12 a month and you get a little one each month, and I thought that was a really cool thing. It wasn't very expensive, and it was just a great way to get little sticker things to try. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened. There was some problem with this supply and demand, or maybe the supply chain. I'm not exactly sure, but it's very, very unfortunate. But it was all cancelled because I subscribed in April. I think I got the May one. The way it worked was at the end of each month, she would look at how many people are subscribed, and then she would then make the order, and then a month later you would get those. So it's basically like a 2-month wait for whenever you would start subscribing. So I was very patient. I waited for my first one. Unfortunately, yeah. And I mean, I did hear a lot of things because of all the tariffs in America. She wasn't shipping to the US, and we're very lucky in the United Kingdom, because we've got a good relationship with Canada at the moment, trade-wise, so it was okay. But anyway, I digress. It's still a really good company. Got loads of good stuff on there, and I'll just probably have to just accept that. I'll just have to make some orders, and I just I like little mail coming every month, so it was disappointing, but maybe they'll start at some point in the future. Yeah, so this is June, actually, 2025. And it just says, a message from incur. Hi, I'm Ivy and I'm from Croatia. I've been creating things most of my life, from doodles and school books as a kid to painting, writing, music and now pixel art as an adult. I always struggled to get better at digital art. Eventually I discovered pixel art, and it's become my passion in the last few years. It's more relaxing, methodical and easier to get into, so I'd recommend it to anyone who wants to give it a try. Alright, about the artwork. The mighty red dragon leaves its roost, soaring through the sky in search of its prey, hoping to bring back food for its children. And just a thank you on her signature, and I think there's a pixelated version of her there. And then on the other side, this isn't what we are doing. This is just like a clown in pixelated. I don't know, maybe that's available on her website. But yeah, so in the kit, well, in the set, it comes in an envelope, so it doesn't have tweezers with it, because I'm guessing that would make the envelope too thick to make it, and because this was a really reasonable price. It was free shipping and everything worldwide, at £12 all in, so I thought it was an amazing deal. But so obviously we've got the sticker here of the dragon. Obviously we can't see what it is until it's done, so it's kind of a little bit of like a mystery, even though we know exactly what it is, but we don't know how it's going to present. I mean, I'm guessing this is a head and the wings and stuff, but we'll see. And then, as you can see, you just got all the stickers here. Right, so but I am just gonna get stuck in. Right, okay, I did a bit of a rummage because I wasn't happy with the other tweezers, so I've got my trusty Diamond Art Club tweezers, which are a lot sharper, so I'm just going to try. Just trying to get into the groove of how I pick up these stickers. So you kind of want to pick them up with the very edge of the tweezers, so you can stick them down onto the canvas without them going anywhere. The canvas is super clear, has a good grid on it, and it has and the numbers are really clear. I can just see another 3 7s in here. Oh, there's another 7 there. So let's just do that one, and then I'll do the 3 a bit further over. And unlike diamond painting, I'm guessing there'll be no gaps per se, because these are just flat stickers, so hopefully they wouldn't actually create any gap in. It'll be fairly snug fit between the stickers. And yeah, there is give, you can reposition them because it's quite a shiny canvas, so it just gives you that. I did just have a little read of the website. I'm trying to find like anything that said anything about the about if you needed to peel anything off this canvas, but I couldn't find anything, so I'm guessing that means you don't. So far I'm just still getting used to picking up these stickers and placing them, and just obviously there's no multi-placing in this craft, so it's single placing only. So I know I got my friend Dawn into these recently when I told her about ordering the subscription. She said she wasn't going to, but then she did, and our Dawn, she absolutely loves single placing. And sorry, we've just got a cat that who's come to keep me company. Haven't you, Justin? Yes, I know. You want to be part of things. I know. It is extremely hot for us in the UK at the moment. We are having a mini heat wave. Don't want you to show your bottom to the camera, please. Thank you. This is a family-friendly channel. That's it. Okay, you stay down there. He's just enjoying himself lying on my desk, which is fine. I'm just going to reposition the camera a little, just so you can still see. Okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, we've had a mini heat wave, which some of you will laugh about in Canada and America, I'm sure, but basically we've had temperatures of, I think it's 29 today, 31 tomorrow, yeah, I mean, it's not as hot as we've had in recent years. We did have a horrible day where it was like a 42-degree high, I think, but that was only one day. But it was part of a mini heat wave again for a few days, and I worked that day. It was not pleasant because I have to get in and out my car for my job, so I don't work in an air-conditioned environment. But I think it was decidedly better than my colleagues that work in hospitals, because believe it or not, a lot of our hospitals are not all air-conditioned. So yes, Justin, I know. You want to be part of things. Oh, he's been out today, so he's got some burrs in his fur. But oh dear. Hey, just be thankful this is a diamond painting, because you'll your hair will be all over the sticky canvas, wouldn't it? Yeah. Thank you. I know, I love you too. But really. Yeah, you just lie over there and let me deal with this over here, okay? Sorry, I'm gonna have to zoom you out a little. Okay. So yeah, just yeah. So yeah, this time round we've just been in the high 20s, really, touching the 30s. But it's just remember that we don't have a lot of aircon in this country. Only places like shopping centres, maybe some public buildings, but most shops don't tend to have it routinely. Office buildings will, so it's like when I've been working in the office in the afternoons, it's been quite nice because you know, there's aircon in there, so you almost forget what the actual temperature is like when you're in the office. And Alan, when he works in London, he will go in trousers, because if he goes in shorts he'll get too cold when he's working in the office during the day. So yeah, but on the whole, most of our places are not airconned in this country. We've just not had a history of of really hot weather, and frankly speaking, we never have enough of this weather to justify it. So every time people moan and talk about it, every year it comes round again, and we get weather like this, only for like only for a few days at a time. People talk about it. I mean, it's always in the news. You know, people like to moan about things. I mean, today I just saw on a patient's television. There was a daytime news, one of the daytime news breakfast programs. They were talking about, they had someone on talking about doctors and how doctors were threatening to go on strike or to not go into work if temperatures went above 33 degrees. So they had somebody on. Sorry, I've managed to layer these stickers. I'm just seeing if I can rescue one or not. Yeah, and so they had some guy on, quite provocative, like talking about how doctors should be working and should be looking after patients and everything, despite what the heat is. And then the reporter person saying, you know, yeah, but temperatures in hospitals should be acceptable for work, you know, which is right as well. But I mean, I remember when I first started in the NHS that we had a really hot summer, and they really wanted. They were doing some building work in the hospital that I was working in, and because of that, we had to have the windows closed, and so it was awful. And it was a really hot summer, and they wouldn't even let me wear shorts, but they let the women wear dresses. And I remember being on to my union about it, you know, saying, why can't I wear shorts if the women can wear dresses? To be honest, I was probably a bit more timid then about standing up for that sort of stuff. But now, working in the community, actually, I think my first area manager, was fine with it, was actually egging me on to come in my shorts, you know, and ever since then I've just done it and I've not even asked. And the women wear dresses without tights or anything in the hot weather, and I wear shorts. And I think people like it, patients like it, you know, they like that I'm comfortable, you know, and I'm not getting too hot, and I think that's what they want, really. They want us to be comfortable, because if we're not comfortable, we're not providing the best care that we can. So yeah, so I'm actually doing all one colour at a time, but I guess it would be, because they're all on the same sticker sheet, it would be quite easy to flick between colours. I think I'm just used to doing a colour at a time. Sorry, this one's just sticking to my tweezers. Go, and I mean, I do like the concept, and I was just browsing their site, and they've actually got some IP deals going. They've actually gone in and they've officially licensed sticker kits with Stardew Valley for some stand-up like little Stardew Valley things for your desk. Now, if those who don't know, Stardew Valley is a computer game, but it's actually all programmed by one guy, I think, if I remember rightly. But I mean, they are a little bit pricey because I think there's about maybe 10 figures from Stardew Valley, and it's about £67 or something for all of those. Now, we do get free shipping in the United Kingdom for orders over £40, I think, or £40 Great British pounds. So it's not too, but £67 for a few little figures. I don't think I would. I think a lot of that. I think that will be the IP. You know, the intellectual property deal that they've got. So these are a bit more expensive than other sticker kits because I think it's like £10-15 for a few stickers normally, but obviously you'll have to build that up to £40 order if you want the free shipping. But yeah. Sorry, these stickers are moving now. Alright, I have got some. How many more 7s have I actually got? Sorry, Justin leaves a trail of wherever he goes. Yeah, I think I've got some here, and some here. So I think I'll carry on and finish the 7s off. But yeah. But yeah, it's been. Yeah, for us, like I said, it's been very hot, and most of the places I've been have not been aircon apart from my office. So when I'm out in the field, it does get quite hot, and obviously, like getting into your car between visits. Yesterday was not pleasant, I must admit, because I was pretty much out doing visits most of the day, with very little time between to do my documentation. I did manage to go inside when I was doing documentation, but it wasn't in the office because it was just too busy. But yeah, and I guess the worry is though, with global warming and everything, that it's just going to continue, isn't it? It's only going to get worse, and they say we're going to have a bad heat wave every other year or something. I'm not sure what year we're on, but it just feels like it's always continuing and getting worse. But so far it's harder to place, I think, than in diamond painting. But I guess you don't have the faff of the putty and everything, but it is faffy getting this sticker right onto my tweezers right. But I mean, I guess that is part of the art, isn't it? And part of the skill and part of the learning is how to pick these up and place them effectively with the tweezers. That will be part of the craft, really. I'm finding like rolling this a little bit means that the stickers go onto the tweezers a bit better, and the general principle of diamond painting, where I've taught you before to keep to the bottom left corner of each field. Oh, is that overlap? Sorry, two stickers overlapped each other again. I'm just trying to see if I can unstick them. I mean, I'm guessing you get more than you need. I'm going to put those to one side, and then if there's an issue, I will try and unpick them later. Okay. Need that. Can you get off the page? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, but it's all part of the learning a new craft, isn't it? But and who'd have thought it? Yeah, but she's got some really varied stuff on the site, you know, so I'd highly recommend it. For me personally, I think I would do stickers, and I'd enjoy doing these as stickers. But actual proper landscape pictures, I'm not so sure I would have the patience to do, or even want to do a full landscape that way. I love the way diamond paintings sparkle in the light and everything when you have them hung on the wall and everything. But I do like this as an alternative, you know, and also these are so compact. You can pack these away, you know, for going away on holiday. You don't have to sort all your drills before into pots and everything. It's all ready to go. Very, very compact. And yeah, and these tweezers, I mean, you could take these on a flight and you wouldn't get drills everywhere and everything, because I mean the tweezers don't have a very if you fly, you can take tiny pairs of scissors onto a flight, as long as they're less than 6 centimeters long, I think, most of the time. Oh, where did my sticker go? I saw it go somewhere, but okay, let's ignore that. That didn't happen. Like anything, you know, the more you do it, the easier it gets. He says, dropping another sticker. Oh, there it is. There's that one at least. Imagine also, as you use your tweezers more, the points are gonna get duller, and so you might have to change your tweezers from time to time. But honestly, I've not done this long enough yet to know the pitfalls of, you know, how things work and what the best way to do things is, you know, like anything. And the thing with this is, it's not really got any. She's not really got any competitors yet, I don't feel, because it's very, very new, and yeah, so she's done really well, and I think she's also got different size pixels. I think ones that are much bigger. I can't remember what they're called now, but she has cool names for all of them. So she's been brilliant to start up this business idea and everything from nothing into what it is. And from what I can tell, I think she's doing really well. It's just the difficulties with shipping all over the world and with tariffs and everything. It's a very dangerous, difficult time to be a small business, unfortunately. I can nearly finish the sevens. Just looking forward to getting onto some colour. These have just been all brown. It's a bit like how I feel when I've been doing cross stitch and I've been doing the same colour for way too long. I just have to then change colour just to do something a bit more interesting. I just realised I've been talking a lot. It's not quite being a whipping chat, but you know, it's like quite a slow forming craft, so it's very mindful. Okay, I think that's all the sevens I can. Oh, there's a few down here, sorry. Like diamond painting, you always see stuff and then don't, and then miss stuff. And that's all the sevens done, and I've got quite a few left to spare, so yeah, it's good to see that you've got like that extra 10, 20. I think that's about 10% of extra drills, so you can see drills, sorry, stickers. So you can see here, these are the sevens, and this is all the section, and I've got this many left. So yeah, about 10% extra, I would say. Okay, oh, one more. I'm going to be forever finding more, aren't I? Where was that one? Lost it. Ah, there it is. Okay, so you can see all the little bits of darkness, and there's a lot of dark bits anyway, but I fancy doing some colour. But I'm trying to see where all the colour is. Where is this 14? Because there's very few of that. 12, 13. Oh, there's literally hardly any. I'm just gonna get one of these out and see there's a 14 here, and that is just about all I can see of that. Then we've got a couple of 13s, and then yeah, it's all dark colours again. So I think I'm just going to carry on around here. So I've got 4s and 5s, and maybe some 2s go further in. So although so do 4s. Let's do some 4s, shall we? So 4 is here. So again, I'm going to peel the edge off because that gives you an edge to go from. Okay, and then like before, I'm just dragging it across and just mindful. I want it to be interesting for you. So I've not yet figured out a way to stop my wobbly camera. I do apologise. It's because it's on my desk, and obviously whenever I press on the desk it wobbles. Really, having a mount from the ceiling would probably be the best way, but it's just actually doing that, you know, it involves a lot of work to get that done. Neither me or Alan are terribly proactive people when it comes to getting stuff done. We find life quite stressful and hard sometimes, and we feel like, you know, that's something for another day. Another day that never gets done, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna just do a bit more, maybe finish this off, I don't know, but I'm gonna like speed up the process so you can see the process of me filling the rest in and seeing how it goes. But and I'll pop in at the end of the video to show you how it's gone. Okay.
Just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see. Like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk.
go. So I showed you a little bit of the process of this. I have found actually in the end that it was actually better to, so you curl the edges of this and then just kind of pick it up with the point, and it's a lot easier, and just hold it on the edge and then literally place it down on the field. That was a lot easier. I really enjoyed doing this. These are so portable. I literally took them into town today. That's why you haven't seen the whole process, because I've done some when I've been down in the kitchen. I've done some when I've been out at the cafe today, waiting for my husband to have his hair cut. You know, so it was a great pastime. You know, you could take these on a flight, could take these on holiday to do. No kitting up or anything. It's all literally ready to go, and that is amazing. And I think they've got, she has stickers, she has bookmarks. I think she's got some little stands that you can do. Like I said, there is a Stardew Valley set. It's a little bit pricey because it is an intellectual property. It's an officially licensed set of several of the characters from it, and they all have their own little stand-up stand thing. So you can, I'm guessing there's something stiff behind them, but yeah, but I thought that was very, very unique and cool. She seems to be doing really well. As far as I know, there isn't really anyone else out there doing this. I'm guessing that will change at some point soon. Like I said, you can't get the subscription anymore, but you can buy other kits, and in the UK it is £40 or over, and you get the free shipping. Okay. But I've really enjoyed doing this. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be back with some more content quite soon. As always, bye for now.